What's good, fam? Welcome into the Lifestyle Buffet. My name is D. Lee. If you're new here, this channel over here is for self-development, just building an extraordinary lifestyle with fitness, healing, building self-esteem, confidence, relationship goals, self-improvement, social skills, success, chasing your dreams. We cover all stops over here. Advice for being great parents, advice for athletes. We do it all. So I've got a few tips that I want to drop that's going to help you set up yourself to have a great start to 2025 and to ultimately make this the best year of your life yet. So we're going to get right into it. And before I do get into the first point, I just ask that if you're new here, drop a like, comment, and subscribe just to help me get this message out to as many people as I can and to build this message, man. Thank you to those that have already been supporting. Let's get right into it. The first thing I need you to understand is you have more power than you realize. Any issue that you have in your life, if you look at your life and your life isn't where you want it to be, you got goals, you have aspirations that you want to accomplish, and you just feel stuck or you don't know how to get there, understand that for one, there's a solution to any and every problem that you have out here. I promise you there's a solution. A lot of times we just don't know what the solution is, but there is a solution. And a lot of times what you got to understand is it starts and ends with you. Most times not even most times, my apologies. Any situations, anytime, you're going to be the person that's going to get you out of a situation. And honestly, if you're being real, a lot of predicaments that we find ourselves in, we're at the center of getting ourselves into a lot of the things that we're in. So understand, a lot of times it's your fault why you in a predicament that you're in, and it'll be your fault if you get out of it. So that's not something to be discouraged about, but to understand how much power that you have. So from there, what I need you to do, if you want to have a better life, if you want to accomplish whatever aspirations that it is that you have for your life, you got to have a plan, man. Like, too many people, like, I'll give you a prime example. I just had a conversation with one of my sisters the other day. She's 19, younger, trying to figure things out. And she was just giving me some of her goals that she's got for this upcoming year, wanting to lose weight and wanting to make more money. And I'm looking like, okay, what does that mean? More money? That could be $5. That could be $50 more. That could be $500, $1,000. What is it? Like, what are specifics? Losing weight. What is that? I had to ask her, like, is that 5 pounds, a pound, 10 pounds, 20 pounds? What is it? A lot of us don't have clear-cut goals. And if you don't have clear-cut, defined goals, you really don't have a destination. Essentially, you're a ship without a destination on where it's going. You just drifting and hoping that you get to where you want to go. 9 times out of 10, you never gonna get to where you're trying to go. You just gonna be drifting until you hit an iceberg or something crazy or fucked up happens. That's what it is. So like, with whatever you're working towards, you have to grab a pen or pad, or if you're more towards technology, open up the Notes app on your phone and literally list out the goals that you have specific. Your goals should be so specific that you can explain it to a 6-year-old and they would be able to understand, or at least understand what you're saying. That's how clear it's gotta be. So you gotta write out a clear-cut plan and be realistic about it. I advise for people not to do New Year's resolutions. New Year's resolutions are built to be broken. You can't say, oh, this year I'm gonna stop doing this, or I'm gonna stop doing that, or I'm gonna start going to the gym every day, or I'm gonna stop smoking or drinking and everything, and think that, oh, soon as January 1st comes, that's gonna be gone. No, a lot of things that you all want to change, those are lifestyle habits. Your life is just a combination of your daily habits. The things that you do on a day in, day out basis are going to drive and determine what kind of life that you have or what your life looks like. So what you have to do is you got to sit down and look at, okay, by the end of 2025. So right now it's December 30th, 2024. By this time next year, December 30th, December 31st, 2025, these are the things that I want to see myself grow. I want to have developed this area. I want to have accomplished this. I want to be better in this area. I want to no longer be doing this habit or be doing this habit infrequently. You have to set goals in order for you to be able to gradually work towards throughout the year and improve. Building an extraordinary life, building success is a process. That's not no just snap the finger or a quantum leap. Quantum leaps really aren't what you think they are. It's a sequence of just small steps forward on a day-to-day basis over the span of a month, a few months, and a year. And if you take those little small steps day by day, before long, you miles down the road towards where you're trying to get. That's how success is built. It's in the everyday habits and the things you do on a daily basis. So that brings me to number 2. What I need you to start doing is every day, you cut out 10 to 15 minutes out of your day if you don't already do this, and reflect on the previous day. And you should be writing goals. You know what? I'll say that first. You should, within that 15 minutes, write out your goals for the day. It should be a list of things that you need to do, non-negotiable, that's going to help you build your life into what it is you want to have and the goals and aspirations you have. These daily habits should be things that are going to move you towards those goals. Write them out. And then either that night or the next morning, you reflect on the things you got done, the things you did well, the things you didn't do, the things you didn't do well, whatever regrets that you have. Let's write it all out. And you're going to do this on a day in, day out basis consistently so that you can over time track what you're doing well consistently that's pushing you towards your goals, and then what you fucking up with that's holding you back and hindering you from getting to where you're trying to go. You have to track. I cannot stress this enough. What doesn't get measured, it gets lost. So one of my coaches, shout out to my boy Brandon Carter. One of my coaches taught me, if you ain't tracking, you slacking. Whether you trying to lose weight, if you ain't tracking, you not gonna know. If you trying to save money, if you're not tracking how much you spending or what you got in your bank account, you slacking. If you trying to get good with adding a new habit or a new skill or learning a new skill, and you're not tracking how much time you spending on practicing or working on this, or how many days out of the week that you working towards this, you slacking. So you gotta be tracking everything that you're trying to do on a day in and day out basis, because I said it before and I'm gonna say it again. You will know your life, your success, all of it is going to be a direct reflection of your daily habits, the things that you do and the things that you don't do. It's going to be a reflection. You can't hide it. Your life is going to show it, dog. If you out here and you say you want to do X, Y, Z, but you doing ABC and it don't line up with your goals, it's going to show. I promise you. You're not going to be able to hide it. You can lie to anybody else, but results don't lie, fam. So let me tell you something. You either do the work or you don't. But let me tell you something. You might as well lock in and do what you got to do, because whether you put in the work, do the difficult things, be consistent and deliberate with the goals on a day in, day out basis. December 2025 is coming. January all the way through now, and this year was a blur for a lot of people. We all would agree that it's like, damn, this year came and it went. Next year gonna do the same shit. You blink, it's gonna be March. You blink, it's gonna be 4th of July. You blink, it's gonna be Halloween. You blink, and we'll be right back here next year. So whether you do the work or not, the time is gonna go by. And you either gonna be one, if you're alive, because life is not guaranteed. If you hear this time next year, you either gonna be one or two people. You're gonna be one of those people that you can look back over the course of the year and be like, shh, boy, I really stood on it, dog. Like, you can feel proud because it's like, I handled business. I stood on what I said I was coming here to do. Or you're gonna be one of those people like, God damn, dog, I should have did this, I could have did that. You're gonna be looking just sick as a bitch because you didn't do what you had to do, and you know it. And at the end of the day, there's no price, there's nothing that's more costly than regret. I'm getting all tongue twisted, man. Regret is one of the worst things you can feel. That's one of the heaviest weights that you can feel is regret, because you don't get time back. You can get money back, you can get a whole lot of things back, but you can't get people and you can't get time back. So let me tell you something. You ought to be moving in a way where the you from a year from now, the you from 5 years in the future, the you from a decade from now, for those of you that don't have a family, your future wife, or your future husband, for the ladies, your future kids, you should be doing things today that they would be looking at you right now and be saying thank you for the actions and the work that you put in to make your life better and ultimately make the life of the people that you connected to better ultimately as well. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. So you got to stop selling yourself short. You got to get off your ass and get busy, man. So getting back to what I was saying, write out your goals, list them out, look at the things you need to be doing on an everyday basis. And I need you all to find a community, or find at least a few accountability partners, people that's not gonna sugarcoat and just tell you what you want to hear to make you feel good. Somebody that you can really trust to share your aspirations with, that they're gonna be like, okay, that they believe that you can do these things, and be like, all right, I'm gonna hold you to that shit. So that when they see you slacking off, they can tell you, look, this is what you told me that you was out there looking to do. This is what you told me you wanted to do. What's good? What's happening? You fucking up, bro. Let's get this shit together. You need those type of people in your corner, because you're gonna burn out. You're not gonna always be motivated. And you need somebody else that can remind you sometimes, yo, this is what you said you were working towards. This is the vision that you had. You know, it's important to have that. So this is what it's all about, man. I need y'all to understand that this year can be the best year of your life, but it starts and ends with you. And it comes down to the things that you decide to do on a daily basis. It's your choice, man. You either do or you don't. It's gonna be hard regardless, and it's a process, but you choose your hard. You either choose the difficulty of having the life that you have now, that a lot of y'all feel like you could have more, or you want more, or you have the pain of doing the difficult and uncomfortable things on a day in and day out basis that's going to help you get the life that you want. It's your choice. Like I always tell you, man, what you do and where you go in life, that's 100% on you, fam. I promise you it's all on you. So before I get up out of here, man, again, if this message brought any value to you, please comment, like, and subscribe, and share this to somebody else or anybody else that could gain value from this message. This is the Lifestyle Buffet. This is a network that we have. I've got the Discord in the comment section. Follow me over on Instagram. DM me if you need accountability or if you need help with anything. That's what I'm here for, man. I love you all, and I cannot wait to help you all get the success and the life that you want for yourself going into 2025, man. Until next time, peace and love.